Hey, how you doing there? Henry Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar, and welcome to another 5-Minute Friday. Short and simple little lesson that you can take, make your own, and have a lot of fun with over the weekend. So today I'm going to be showing you something that I get asked a lot, and that is how can I take a simple chord and add little embellishments to it, right? So we're going to be doing a little strummy thing. Right? And I'm going to be showing you different ways and also the logic of how I'm able to access these notes, okay? Also, if you stick around till the end, I will have a special surprise for you, so make sure to stick around till the end if you want to have a special surprise, right? So let's just get right into it, okay? So I'm starting on an A major chord, and what you might not know is that what you can do is release some of those notes that you were already barring down, right? So think of an F major chord, right? Your bar chord. If you don't know that, don't worry. We're just gonna take this shape that you can download in my picture chord book that's linked underneath if you don't know that, and we're gonna push it to the 5th fret, okay? And now the cool thing is that we can release some of the notes that were in there, right? So we don't need that bar anymore. Again, I'm on the 5th fret, and what that does is give me these cool open strings and some fretted strings, right? So these three are fretted, the A is open, and the E is open. And the cool thing is that because we're playing an A major, we can perfectly use that open A note, right? We don't need the bar, right? Which gives us a really cool sound. This won't work as well on the B, right? It does, it's a cool sounding chord, but it won't work, right, as perfectly as it does here on the A on the 5th fret, right? So that's the first thing, okay? So the second thing is anytime you then have this shape, it's what some call kind of like the Jimi Hendrix shape, because Hendrix would use his thumb to get that A, to get that bass note, and he'd play the rest of the chord with these fingers, right? So why would you do that? Well, it allows your pinky to do a lot of these cool little embellishments, right? So in the same fret that your ring finger is in, your pinky can play the 1st string, 2nd string, and 3rd string, right? And any of those notes will sound good. And any combination that you try to come up with is going to sound really cool too. So this is a very cool way to start adding in little licks, little embellishments to your simple chords, right? Right? And that's what I'm going to be showing you how to do. So for this little lesson that we're doing now, we're just going to do a strummy thing, right? So, and for now, I'm just adding in this one note, okay? So that's the 7th fret, 1st string. So, and I'm releasing it. Now you could use this finger to bar down so that you get, right? But I like the sound of, right, have it go to that open E rather than have it go to the A, right? Both will work. This is something that you can play around with over your weekend, right? So, right, and then just do a fun strummy thing with that, play around with it. Another thing you could experiment with is, as I was saying, put your pinky on the 2nd string, so, or on the 3rd string. Right? A ton of possibilities right here with this one simple shape, okay? But for the lick that I'm going to be showing you now, we're going to be pushing this down to the F, okay? Now, if you've stuck around so far, stay with me because I will have a surprise for you that's going to help you learn this, right? So we're going from the 5th fret down to the 1st fret, right? Same thing. Then I'm going to go to a C, then I'm going to go to a G. Okay, so check that out. When I go to the C, what you can do is with your middle finger, you can release that note that's on the 2nd fret, right? So, right? It's going to give you a really cool sound as well. So really slow the whole thing. And this is kind of my version, right, that I'm going to have tabbed out for you. That's the surprise. There's a link for the tab under this video if you want to get it. But watch the video until the end before you get the tab, because I'm still going to give you some gold in here, right? So the tab is going to go like this. It's really going to have this note, release, going to the first fret, same thing. Then we're going to a C. And what I did there is I hit the bass first, then I did a little arpeggio thing. So it was kind of like this, right? And then I released my middle finger and aimed with my picking hand for that string, right? That one I wanted to have be precise with my pick, because the more precise I am, the more you're going to hear it. If I do it in the context of an entire strum, it gets lost. But if I go, if I really try to hit this note precisely, you're going to hear it a little bit more, okay? So again, it's something to play around with. And then when I go to the G, I'm playing this kind of open sounded G, right? So what I'm doing there is I am only holding this note and leaving the open E, okay? So that's giving me kind of a G13 sound, okay? That's the 6th interval of G in there, right? So, okay? So if you want to know that, you don't have to know that, but you could just play a G major. You could play the G like this, but my ear really likes this in the context of this chord progression. Okay, so the whole thing, again, this is what's going to be tabbed out, but what I want you to do is play around and come up with your own stuff. Okay, so one more time. And what you'll see I did here is I also released my middle finger. A really fun thing that you can do on this F shape. Okay, so this is an F, this is an A, this is an F. Okay, so a lot of potential for you to make music and have fun within this, you know, short little 4-chord thing. Okay, so what I want you to do is do that and then tell me in the comments after you watch this video and started playing around with it how it's going. I read all the comments, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you come up with and what you did with this. Okay, again, that surprise at the end was I do have free tabs for you. Thank you for staying till the end. Grab the tabs now if you want to. And if you already got tabs once from me, what that does is it adds you to my newsletter. And then as soon as this video comes out, the next video, next Friday, you get that tab sent to your inbox. Okay, so you don't need to add your email ever again. You just get that tab straight to your inbox. Okay, so you get the link to the video and the tab right in your inbox. You can get ready right away, download it, print it, have fun with it, rock out over your weekend, okay? Just so you know that. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. Here's another video for you if you want to keep hanging out with me and enjoy this one. Again, let me know in the comments how it went, and I'll see you next Friday with another 5-Minute Friday. All right, take it easy. Bye-bye.